Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the DiDikoshow. Hey everybody, this video is very much going to be everywhere. I really don't even know the true goal for the video. Like, I do know I need a sense of release, and I am running out of storage on my phone, on the camera, and the battery is low too. I just wanted to record like an hour ago, but my battery thing was blinking red, so I was like, bro, whatever. I don't know if I've been extremely emotional for the past 3 days because my cycle coming or whatever. I've never cried so much in the span of 2.5 months in my entire adult life. I have been so sad. I have cried nearly every day, every other day. And even just talking about me crying and how much I have been, it's just really saddening to me. I'm going through so much but so little. It all really started Memorial Day 2022, May 31st. I was doing Uber Eats, was like, let me have a productive Saturday. I turn out the IHOP and I'm trying to like beat somebody, and I turn right and I keep turning right and bust my car into the curb, and Geico's telling me they sending out somebody. It took them 3.5 hours to get there. I did that crap to my car at like 9:45 in the morning, something like that, and they came at 1, crying like, bruh, I keep busting my tires. Like, I need to measure out my right side better because it's always me. Like, when I get my tires, I've gotten so many tires in the span of a year. Like last week was a 1 year mark since I bought my car. And I've changed my tires probably 5 times, all because of like me hitting a freaking curb literally every time. So I come home after my tire gets fixed and, you know, I found a shop and all that. And I get the news. I'm gonna definitely cry in this video, guys. I get the news of my uncle, who's been suffering from a brain aneurysm for the past 2 months. Has passed away. He was in ICU, then he was taken out, then he was put in hospice. Usually that's never a good sign when somebody's put in hospice. That's where they put you when there's nothing left to do for you. And we had just got the news the day before, like, yo, like, pray for him, it's not going well. And the next day, like, he was gone. And I tried to let myself grieve for like 2 weeks. I was like, I'm open and crying. I'm open to just crying it out. And I broke down in my car screaming. And my brother even heard me from the house. And it was like 12 in the morning. So it started off with that. Well, not really actually, but a week before that happened, I had went into an open relationship with my ex now. He's my ex, my boyfriend at the time, and I really didn't want to. I was doing so much in that relationship to just keep it, cause I'm really over the dating scene, and I was like, he treats me better than anybody I've ever dealt with. My first real relationship as an adult. And even though we were polar opposites in physicality and just anything that we were interested in, the other one wasn't. So it was just like, how we worked for 1.5 years, I don't know. So that was a week before the car and my uncle going into an open relationship where it was one-sided. Meaning he can go have his fun and stuff, and I look back, and at the time I knew I looked stupid. I knew I was stupid, but I was desperate to keep a good thing going. Like, nothing was bad really. Like, we communicated better than any couple you probably ever known. Like, but anyway, fast forward to the breakup. It literally happened like a month after we went open. And I had my birthday trip planned. He was supposed to still go because we even talked about breaking up when we discussed the open relationship thing. And I was like, even if we do break up, like, he's promised to still go on the trip with me, my birthday trip. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, definitely. So we break up, and he's telling me that he can't go. I was like, bruh, don't do that to me. He said, alright, I'll go. Next day, nah, I really can't go. I only have $4 type shit. And I'm just like, wow, we've been planning my birthday trip since February. My birthday, July 5th. You couldn't even care enough to start saving money when we talked about it. Stuff like that. So, it wasn't good at first to break up because I think we were just both angry about it happening, but we knew it had to. But we loved each other and all that stuff. So, we actually hung out quite a bit, like, for the following 2 weeks after the breakup. And then he was saying, like, we should just take it distant, like, have distance, because I still feel like we're together. It's been a week and a half since I've last talked to him, seen him, all that. And I was already mourning because I broke up with him, but the way I was crying and going, like, and talking about it, it made it sound like he broke up with me. And we both had our turns. He's broken up with me one time, and then I broke up with him, and that was the final, you know. So I was mourning the relationship like 2 weeks before I knew I was gonna break up with him, because I was just like, bruh, he's falling off. Like, he's not doing stuff he used to do for me. He's not even really talking to me. We literally had a pact to tell each other when we needed space, and we wouldn't talk or see each other for a week. And the fact that we had to do that so many times, it was just like, how is this gonna last? How's this gonna work? How does this make sense? What couple should have to need to do this 3 times in 2 months? Like, you know, love is not enough. I don't care what nobody says. It's not enough. If you're not compatible as a person, the love you have for each other was built off of the respect y'all have for one another, the communication y'all had, and y'all morals lining up. But when it came to just hobbies and likes and dislikes, and it all being opposite from each other, it's just like, how can that work for so long? And I'm glad it was nipped in the bud before it was, you know, pushing 2 years, 2.5 years. But it is sad because I'm so over the dating scene, bruh. I'm so over starting over. Starting over and over and over and over again. And then you gotta weed out the little fucking, like, the little jackasses and shit. I just, my timeline, everybody has one. Everybody knows it's not gonna go exactly. But I'm just like, it's pushing my timeline back so far. I just turned 24. I wanted my first child by 26, 27. And everybody who knows me knows I'm not having no kid out of a marriage. Like, so I would need to find somebody, date them for a couple years and shit. Hopefully have marriage and end with that. Like, hopefully it ends with marriage, and then I can get started. But that's like my thing. Like, I told you this video is gonna be everywhere. I don't even know what I'm trying to say now. It's like, we broke up a month ago. Literally today. Today's July 23rd. We broke up exactly a month ago today. I think that's why I'm thinking about him so much. I didn't even realize that. And I just miss the times we had, bro. I've never traveled so much. I never felt love like that. And it's like 50% of me is upset it happened. 50% of me is like, I'm glad you got out of it. Because he was not really what all you asked for. Not even like 50% of what you asked for. Like, it boils down to him just treating me right, at least at one point in time. And that's really sad that that was like exceptional to me at the time. So that happened. Then I go through some allegation crap at my job where it could have had not been expanded to a week-long problem in meetings and emails and all this stuff, where I could have been written up, and by what I did was against the law or all this other stuff, like not against the law, like by law, what the job did to me was legal. And I'm not gonna go into it, but that was a problem. And then I get this opportunity I'm preparing for, running my lines and getting excited, planning out the trip, gonna get things checked on my car, got things checked on my car, and the opportunity gets postponed the day before. But there's no real concrete information on if it's really gonna go down eventually. I'm like, every time I sign a freaking contract or tell somebody about something, it falls through. That's why this time, not one soul, but the person I was working with knew that I was doing this. I was like, I didn't even tell anybody this time or post about it or talk about it, and it still fell through. So I have a big superstition on it, and when I get opportunities, I don't get excited anymore. I get overwhelmed because I'm like, it's a bunch of what ifs until it happens. I've done so many projects, guys, and probably seen the product of one. It's so unfulfilling that you work hard on something or you commit your time to something and you don't get to see it because you mess with some graduate students who working on film or some low budget companies doing commercial, and I'm just like, thank you all for these opportunities, but y'all really just used me and then don't want to reciprocate the help I gave you to me. Like, just send me a clip of something so I can create my reel or all that. And so I've been just getting discouraged. Like today I felt like crap in a way. I felt so depressed today. I plan to go to the gym and all that, and I couldn't even keep consistent with the gym for a week and a half. But I am so determined mentally, and today I still can go, but I just want to watch my shows and sleep. I want to eat, but I'm bloated. It hurts. My birthday trip wasn't what I wanted it to be, because he didn't go and I was the third wheel, and it turned out exactly how I thought it would, me being extremely annoyed. I got this mentor in a way through my friend, and he's telling me to do all this stuff so that by the end of the year I can probably veer away from my 9 to 5. And I'm just like, that is so little time. Like, we've already passed the half-year mark and I don't know how to market myself. I don't know what to do. I just want to cry and sob, and I also think about my social life. I only got Lene and Sophia, and then people I still talk to via Snapchat and Instagram, and it's just like, I'm glad to have y'all too, but it's not enough. And I'm in this house situation. I don't speak negatively. I just verbally express the situation I'm currently in and how I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, but I've been sad, y'all. And I'm starting not to like my teeth. I don't like my body more than I've ever have in my life. I don't like my chin. I'm grieving a parent that's going through dementia. I haven't heard him say I love you in like a year or two. He's just diminishing every day in this house, and it's just watching him deplete from where he used to be. Just like watching your father die before your eyes. Then you have all this guilt for not talking to him because he gets annoyed with everybody, but it's not his fault. And then I go from always having plans and trips with someone I thought I was going to spend my life with to be straight up alone again and lonely. It's just a situation I'm not used to. But I tried to let myself be completely vulnerable and understand that you're gonna grieve your breakup. And after 2 weeks of crying over it, looking at old pictures and putting his stuff in one box and under your bed, it's just like it's not enough for the pain I'm still going through. And I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of being sad. We agreed to still be friends, but now that we've gone this far already without talking and seeing each other, I'd rather just stay that way. I'd rather just stay this way. And I'm not even interested in dating. I don't even know where I'm about to be by the end of the year. And I'm like, if I'm 27, 28 still with no man, I'm like, bro, I'm going to have a baby, bro. Somehow, some way, like, I'm going to have one. I'm gonna just push myself. I don't want to have one later, but I'm lonely. It took me till today to figure that out. This feeling that I'm feeling. I have so many ideas for content and being a content creator, but I just never freaking do it. Yeah, and there's no food in the fridge. My mom was just staring at it. She was like, what can what can we do? Because a person with dementia forgets they've eaten. And then I have a 19-year-old 6'3" brother eats all the food. And then I'm spending my money on all this, whatever. I'm just going on tangents, but that's the update. I hope the next update definitely way better, in a better position. Because I'm tired of taking 2 steps forward and 18 steps back. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't even know what it is. It's not my life that's getting worse. It's just time is really messing with my head, and I don't know what to do. I'm approaching the end of my early 20s. I mean, damn near. I am in my mid-20s. What can I say? That's the spiel for today. Spiel for today, guys. I'm never like this on my channel. So if you want to see what's up, what's popping on my channel for real, go ahead and click the channel link or go to some of my playlists and check out what's right for you. Like the video or not, I don't care. I hope to see you in the next one so we could talk out anything you need to talk about, vice versa, this and that, like I did today. But I got some stuff coming up for you, not really, so stay tuned.